Hello everybody, it's Don the AS Lifter. I'm just giving an update on how I feel. It's been about a week since my Humira shot malfunctioned. It's actually been exactly a week since my Humira shot malfunctioned. Talked to my doctor, called the Humira like somebody suggested I did, and actually called them, and that was kind of a fiasco, a waste of my time. They wanted the lot number, wanted all the information on the pin, but at the end of the day, they're not going to send another pin. They just wanted the information on which one failed, which I thought was kind of strange. Of why would you want the information, or if you're not even going to try to replace it? But that's another subject, another time. Like I said, I was pretty frustrated dealing with Humira. At the end of the day, if you have a shot malfunction, you need another one. The best thing you do is go ahead and go to your rheumatologist and just get one because Humira is about worthless. Dealing with them, at least the people I dealt with. The customer service was really nice. I will say that the customer service side, but the side of where you start dealing with the nurses and everybody else trying to ask, did you use the pen properly? But we've been using it for a couple years now. I think I got it down, but neither here nor there. At the end of the day, it happened. It's done. My doctor told me I should wait for until my next regular injection date, which was next Sunday. But in reality, is I broke down and took it today. I couldn't wait. The pain. I had a lot of pain radiating over the last week. Just the stiffness and everything else. I fought through. Got a couple workouts in, but my workouts really weren't as good as they should have been. It's been kind of taxing on me, taxing on the family. So today I woke up and I had radiating pain. The best way I can try to describe it is from about the middle of my back, my spine, all the way down was just it felt like a solid ache, but it felt like it was almost like on fire. So the nerves some inflammation was there pressing against the nerves, and all that good jazz. And it went down into my SI joint. My SI joint was sore, hurting, and then it radiated across my hips, and then all the rest of my joints, my hands are pretty stiff. My elbows, my knees, my ankles, everything else been pretty stiff. I don't think the Humira's kicked in yet. I took a pain pill this morning, took another one this afternoon, and I'm a big, I guess, advocate for not taking them unless you absolutely need them, because I absolutely hate pain pills. Opioids in general, I completely hate them. To me, it's just the way they make you feel, and then all the other stuff that goes with them. If your long-term use leads to addiction and some other issues, just they're not good for you. But I understand. But sometimes we just have to do what we have to do. But I kind of want to let everybody know at least how I felt the last couple days. Last week have been pretty rough. Fatigue, tired, pain, just that throbbing. The biggest thing I could say, the biggest problems I had was trying to stand. I couldn't stand up for more than 5-10 minutes at a time. And then my back, it just felt like it was locked up. The muscles were just. I can't explain it other than to somebody, unless you have AS or ankylosing spondylitis. It's hard to explain, but for me, it's just like my back muscles were just taut. It's almost like having to pull it back. I remember in my healthier days, I pulled my back once and it sucked. If you ever had a pulled back, imagine living with that, day in, day out. And I'm not even full flare. I'm not even beginning to get to full flare. I'm just dealing with the daily side of it. But that's kind of an update. Like I said, I did break down. I took my Humira pen. I'm hoping that maybe by the morning, because usually they work pretty fast, at least on me. I'm hoping by the morning I should feel a lot better, and then maybe tomorrow afternoon I can start training. I've got a meet coming up in May. I want to be prepared for it. I want to, kind of set some new goals or set some new records, at least for me, and then kind of see, kind of push myself a little further. At least get as much out of this as I can while I can. Again, everybody that watches me, thank you for the support. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for promoting. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the people that are following me, the subscribers. If you haven't, just click that subscribe button. Follow along. I'm on YouTube as Don the AS Lifter, the channel. And then I'm also on Facebook as Don Markham, a fitness journey with ankylosing spondylitis, as well as a Instagram as Texas Markham. Again, for people that don't know, I was diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis formally in 2014. And I say formally because that's when I've had my first major flare that left me pretty much immobile. Dealt with that flare for months. A lot of different mixed misdiagnoses. They're kind of talked about in some of my older videos. And but I had symptoms, most of my life, and probably a lot of people out there probably can relate to this. But it's pretty sucked. I sit back and start thinking about little things and all the times and all the medical issues I've had. As I went on, just joint related, and I realized, until you get that one final push over the edge where, you just I guess the flare that leads to diagnosis, which I think a lot of us go through that. We have a flare that usually leads us to diagnosis. But again, Don Markham, Don the AS lifter, Don Markham, fitness journey with ankylosing spondylitis. Follow me, support, share the stories. I've got some other good things coming out. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more positive, a little bit more motivation in the future videos. But, hey, this is the face of AS. This is what we all kind of deal with. We all have good days and bad days, and today's just not one of the best one of mine. But everybody out there, keep fighting, keep winning, keep striving, because at the end of the day, this disease can't stop me, just like it can't stop you. Again, thank you, everybody.